The Ahmadiyya Muslim Community USA held its 6th annual Day on the Hill and 10th annual National Public Affairs Seminar on February 26th to the 27th. Approximately 70 delegates from 55 chapters attended the two-day event. This year, the group announced its True Islam and the Extremists campaign on U.S. Capitol Hill. The launch took place in the prestigious Gold Room of the Rayburn Building, where more than 100 guests attended, including staff from congressional offices, NGOs, local, city, and state officials, members of law enforcement, and faith leaders. The event's highlight was the strong bipartisan participation of 7 members of U.S. Congress and a senior member of the U.S. State Department, all of whom publicly announced their support of the community's unprecedented effort to combat terrorism and improve national security. The True Islam campaign uses the Quran and Prophet Muhammad's example to effectively rebut 11 common misconceptions about Islam that extremists use to radicalize youth. These 11 points include Islam's correct view on freedom of speech, religious freedom, and women's rights. Amjad Mahmood Khan, the event's MC and National Public Affairs Secretary for the Ahmadiyya Muslim Community USA, noted that San Bernardino County Police Chief Jared Burguan was the first among to support the True Islam campaign when the campaign launched in late December 2015. The two co-chairs of the Ahmadiyya Muslim Caucus, Congresswoman Jackie Speer and Congressman Ted Poe, talked about the importance of the True Islam campaign in countering extremist ideology.
Your campaign of True Islam is truly a gift to all of us, because we need to rid this country of the ignorance that is being sown by ISIS and so many other groups, and frankly, even some politicians. And what I love so much about the Ahmadiyya Muslim community is that you do not flinch. You are not fearful.
What a contrast. Here you have ISIS that thrives on 2 words, hate and violence. And you have the Ahmadiyya community that thrives on peace and tolerance.
Congressman Mike Honda of California commended the Ahmadiyya Muslim community for answering the call of President Obama in uniting against ISIS.
Everything you have set out is, in terms of your precepts, really reflect the principles of the Constitution of the United States. And I'm very, very proud to be one of your supporters.
Representative Steve Stivers of Ohio showed his support for the campaign while honoring the memory of one of his constituent, Dr. Qamar, an Ahmadi Muslim who was martyred for his belief in Pakistan.
It's a great message. It's a message America needs to hear. It's a message the world needs to hear. I commend you on what you're doing. I can tell you, I know your community has suffered for your beliefs. A constituent of mine, Dr. Kumar, was murdered in cold blood. Thank you for what you do. We stand with you and are here to support you.
Representative Pete Aguilar, whose district includes San Bernardino County, came out in support of the True Islam campaign.
And I want to fully subscribe to what you are here to do, the True Islam campaign, pushing back against hateful rhetoric.
Given the current Islamophobic rhetoric, Representative Judy Chu vowed to speak out against the voices of hate.
We must never forget the lessons learned from World War II when we wrongfully imprisoned innocent people. We must never use fear as an excuse to harm innocent people. We must stand up to hate and make sure that our voices are there against xenophobia and racism. They have no place in our country.
Representative Al Green of Texas passionately spoke about the need for justice for Islam.
Because I stand in solidarity with the Muslim community. I stand in solidarity with you for justice for Islam. Justice for Islam. No religion condones the taking of innocent human life. No religion condones this. Islam speaks for truth and justice and freedom and equality. Islam is a religion of peace.
This campaign is vitally important, remarked Bryan Bachman, director of the Office of International Religious Freedom at the U.S. State Department.
It is not for the U.S. government to say what is true Islam and what is not, what makes a good Muslim and what is not. But we definitely want that debate to be happening within the Muslim community. We don't have the credibility to state that. You do. And we rely upon you to make that case.
In addition to the formal launch event, delegates participated in more than 110 meetings at the U.S. House of Representatives and U.S. State, where they briefed many members of Congress and their staff about the True Islam campaign. Sania Ahmed, MTA News.